Okay, now all you kids got a release form. You fill it out, you sign it, and then you hand it over when you get your official entry numbers. Only read it first. You break a leg, we fix it. You catch a cold, there's free aspirin. But acts of God, the management is strictly not to be held to account. Fire, flood, double pneumonia, that's between you and him. So read it and then sign. Benefit of the first-timers, we go around the clock, and around and around and around. 10-minute break every 2 hours. Rollo? That's the warning signal. If it's your partner, you got exactly 30 seconds to get them moving again. No excuses, no explanations. 30 seconds. If it's two knees, Rollo. That's it, out. O-U-T, out. Now we're going to run it as fair as human nature allows. So in one of the judge's rules, that's it. No appeals. When your partner is ruled out, you can solo for 24 hours. If you match up with another solo, fair enough. Otherwise, that's it. Out. There'll always be a trainer or a nurse on duty, and a doctor out here 24 hours a day. Okay? Now food. 4 regular meals and 3 small ones each day. Now. What the hell's going on over there?
Sorry.
Hey, kid, fill this out. Hey, get over there. I was just...
Come on, get over.
Now, there'll be 2 judges on the floor at all times. Nurses and trainers in the rest areas. Any questions, come up and ask them.
Hey, fellas, give me a break.
In a couple of hours, we fling open the magic doors of fame and fortune, so line up and get your numbers.
Come right here. Your application. All right.
Yeah, we'll take care of that. Don't worry.
All right. You have your form.
Yes, that's all right.
Now, let's go.
Please, yeah. Yeah, that's all right. All right.
What do you want these, Rocky?
Come here, this section. Turkey, check the rest areas.
You're all right. This is the first time you've been to country? All right. All right, Ben. From where?
Some system. Just like the fleet. Line up and wait, only longer. Hey, how about goosing it up a little?
You get your turn. Take it easy, huh? Hey, what's this stuff, Hooch?
No, that's for my stomach. I got a bad stomach.
Tarragora, opium base.
No number.
Hey, look, he's got another one.
It's medicine. I gotta take it for my stomach.
So take it somewhere else. I got enough trouble without a hophead.
You heard him. School's over. Blow.
That's no fair, just because the guy's got a bad
Hire a
stomach.
lawyer. Come on, next. Move it up.
Once between hitches, I worked a cattle boat out of Galveston. Same thing, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't think I do, actually.
Well, what I mean is, if you think about it, cattle ain't got it much worse than us.
They got it better. There's always somebody feeding them.
Sure. Stuffing them up good for the slaughter pen. Right down the chute, and some big dumb bohunker standing there with a sledgehammer. Boom.
But they don't know what's gonna happen. That puts them one up on us, don't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way. What's the matter with him?
Nothing.
He's got a specialty of some kind.
I'm an actress, Alice LeBlanc, from London.
What do you got, like an actor? But maybe let's see a little.
Well, if you give us a few seconds, we could work something up, okay?
Yes. They told me you were fools, that I was not to listen to your fine words, nor trust to your charity.
Jesus Christ.
You promised me my life, but you lied. You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead.
Alice. Hey, that's great. I really mean it. Shakespeare, huh?
It's from St. Joe.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Maybe it's a little too highbrow, but don't you worry. I'll set up something just right for you.
Okay, next. Hey, sailor. Sailor.
Hey, Rock, look at this. 31.
Yeah, 31. What do I need, a note from my mother?
It's your feet, sailor.
Next. Move it. Move it.
Doc, you sick or something?
It's all right.
Open up. Wider. Huh? Wider.
Hey, what is this? He's all right.
Bronchitis, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the Mongolian crud. No dice, kid. You infect the whole place, and I got the health department setting you for a squawk. That's the way it is.
Next.
I'm sorry, Gloria.
That's a big help. Listen, you're the one that talked me into
I'm
this.
sorry.
Hey. Hey, what about me?
I'm sorry. How many you
That's
got?
what he said. I can't buy coffee and Snickers with it.
Look, I can't make exceptions. How many you got?
71 gone through, and I'm holding out for a few pros.
What about her? Hey, if she ain't pregnant, I'm Nelsonetti.
So what's healthier than having a kid? And it gives the audience something to root for.
So what do you want me to do? Run out quick and get knocked up?
We could discuss it later.
That soap's a little hard.
Sir, is this or not?
Just hold on a second. You got any other suggestions?
Get yourself another partner.
Yeah, where?
Hey, cowboy!
Yeah, you. Come here.
Good luck, Bates. Keep the line moving.
Look, I was just out walking. I didn't come here to be in...
That a fact. What's your name, cowboy?
Robert Cyberton.
Rocky. In a minute. You got a partner, Richard?
No, it's Robert. No, I was just walking.
There you are, miss.
How's he gonna dance in those things?
How do
You
I
mean the
know?
boots? They're not mine. I roomed with another guy. He went away and left them
He's gonna
behind.
break an arch.
Take him off a pair of shoes. Or maybe you'd rather wait for the Prince of Wales.
Have I got a choice?
Yeah. Take it or leave it. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Welcome to the dance of destiny, ladies and gentlemen. Around and around and around we go, and we're only folks. Only beginning. On and on and on. And when will it stop? When will it end? When? Only when the last two of these wonderful, starry-eyed kids are left. Only when the last two dancers stagger and sway, stumble and swoon across the sea of defeat and despair to victory. One couple and only one will waltz out of here over broken bodies and broken dreams, carrying the grand prize of $1,500 silver dollars. Mr. Lightman, the clock of fate, ladies and gentlemen. I said the prize, because only one couple will dance on to fame and fortune. Those who give up, those who give out, those who give in. Out! Tough rules, but these are tough times. In the words of our great leader, Herbert Hoover, prosperity is just around the corner. But what do we say about the Depression? That's what we say about the Depression. Come on, let's hear it, folks. Let's hear it.
Walking Dead night, Turkey. Pour me a shot of water.
So pick your couple, folks. Struggle with them, hope with them, cry with them. See if you can pick out that one lucky couple and then cheer them on. Come on, let them hear you care, folks. Let them know you're with them all the way. You hear that, kids? You hear those wonderful folks out there rooting for you? Now, come on, kids, show them you care. A little sprint for those wonderful folks out there. That's it. You see them give, folks. You see them give. That's the spirit.
So why California?
You don't freeze while you're starving. And there's the movies.
Oh, are you an actress?
I've done 4 atmosphere bits since I've been here. I'd have done more, but I can't get into central casting. They got it all sewed up.
Don't you know anyone who can help you?
In this business, how can you tell who can help you? One day you're an electrician, the next day you're a producer. The only way I could ever get near a big shot is to jump on the running board of his car. God, check that one. Anyway, I don't know if the men's stars can help me as much as the women's stars. From what I've been seeing lately, I think I've been letting the wrong sex try to make me. You in movies too?
Sort of. I was a dead French villager in Fallen Angels.
Wasting your time, kiddo. Only thing casting von Sternberg's Raw Earth. Strictly an all-peasant talkie.
I could play a peasant.
Not in that thing you couldn't.
You like
Doesn't matter.
not so long as they do.
Hey, sweetie. Got another partner, huh? Oh, only he don't look much healthier than the last one.
What are you, a doctor?
They don't mean nothing, honey.
Just trying to be helpful. Cod liver oil. You ought to take some, maybe.
He's just steaming because you got 20 years on him. Maybe more like 30.
Well, that's where you got your signals mixed up, sweetie. Yeah, experience, that's what counts. Keep your eyes open, Buster. Pick up the beat and try to stay with me, will you? Stop time.
That's the kind of contestants we've got for you, folks.
Very classy, sailor. You must have killed him in Roseland. Back before the
How
job
about a
started.
big hand for our very own ancient mariner, Harry Klein? Yowza, yowza, yowza. Thank Thank you, folks. That's very generous. You can all see that Harry used to be in the U.S. Navy. There's something you can't see. I'd like to be serious for a moment, folks, if you'll permit me. Harry Klein is one of those brave young men who sailed off to beat the Kaiser. That's right, a veteran of the Great War. And let's hope there'll never be another. Harry was decorated in that war for wounds received in action. But that's not all. I know Harry wouldn't want me to tell you this, but right now, at this moment, there are 32 separate pieces of shrapnel still embedded in Harry's body. 32! And here he is fighting another kind of war and fighting to win. Isn't that the kind of grit and never say die spirit that's made this a great country it is, isn't it? You bet it is. And I really mean that sincerely, folks, from the bottom of my heart.
I should have learned how to tap dance.
You okay?
Hope I don't start lugging on you.
Hey, you ain't never lugged on me. Just keep thinking about them 7 meals a day they're gonna be feeding us.
Can you feel that?
What?
The ocean. The waves, you can feel them right through the floor. You know, even when you're a long ways away from it, you can still feel it sometimes.
Not where I'm from.
Where's that?
Around. Kansas, Texas, mostly Dallas.
That must have been nice.
Nice.
Well, I've never actually been through there, but that's the way it always seemed to me. You know, like you could look just about anywhere and see land. I mean, with nothing set down on it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm a real sucker for dirt and cactus. That's how come I left.
Well, why did you leave?
You ever been to bed with a Syrian who'd chew tobacco? Well, if anybody ever asks you, you can tell them there's no future in it. What do you want, the whole floor?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
I wish she's throwing it around. Her feet'll last longer than her rear end. He was a butcher.
Who was?
Syrian.
Hey, listen, I didn't mean to be personal. I didn't mean to be personal.
Yeah, then why'd you ask?
Well, just to make conversation. I mean, we're going to be stuck together for a long time.
Don't strain anything for me.
All right.
Yowza, yowza, yowza. This is novelty night. We've got a husband and wife dancing together. Mr. and Mrs. Ora McCusick Mary from Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's a couple from Alaska. Remember, there's no place like Nome. Don't forget to write your poor old mother. Yowza, yowza, yowza.
All right, kiddies, it's opening night. Smile for the audience.
What audience?
We'll worry about that, huh?
He could get you disqualified.
I've been disqualified by experts.
10 minutes and then they'll be back. And the World's Championship Marathon will go on and on and on and on and on.
Laundry bag here. Towels and soap in there. It's very simple. Keep it in mind, the laundry bag stays in here. Towels and soap in that room only.
Excuse me, girls. Miss LeBlanc, you got that specialty bid down yet?
I'm memorizing it now. Every line.
Swell. Come by my office next break. Maybe we'll run through it.
Oh.
better get off your feet.
When's the baby due?
Don't know.
What'd the doctor say?
Well, see, James and me been hitching, riding boxcars.
Nature's little miracle. Christ.
What?
What's the use of having a kid unless you got enough dough to take care of it?
You better get off your feet, honey. You only got another 5 minutes.
Folks can't stop having babies because they don't got no money.
You intend to keep it?
Well, I could never get... Jimmy wants the baby.
Yeah. Why not drop another sucker into this mess?
I told you guys, no roughhousing. Now, no grab ass there, college kid.
Get out of there, boy.
Well, this ain't for me. I got sensitive feet. Next time, I think I'm gonna try flagpole sitting. You guys are crazy.
That's really pitiful. Man can't even make it to the first rest period. This here's my 8th marathon already. My wife and I even won one in Oklahoma City one time. We went 1,253 hours of continuous motion.
First one of these, huh, kid?
How you doing now, fella?
I'm fine, Doc. It ain't first cabin. Hell, it ain't even steerage, but it's better than nothing.
Well, I figured I wasn't doing anything else real important, so here I am.
You know what I'd do if I was your age, kid? I'd join up. All over again, the fleet.
No, I don't think I'd like that. I mean, I'd like to be able to move on if I got bored or something, you know?
Bumming? That's all right for a while. Man's got to belong somewhere. You know, be part of something. I mean, that's human nature, right?
Well, I guess I never really thought about it much.
Yeah, well, you will. When you get to be my age, you will. Not that I'm not old, you know. That's the muscles up here that count, kid. Even more so than your legs. Right up in there.
Easy come, easy go. That's the way. If love must have its day, then as it came, let it go. No remorse, no regret. We should part exactly as we met. Just easy come, easy go.
No, you wait for Tayaniko. She wait for you. The petals of many flowers will fall, but Tayaniko will wait forever.
Alice, Alice, that is terrible.
Well, it just doesn't suit me. I'll ask Mr. Garver to find something else for us.
I think you'd better.
Hey, Hot Lips. Get that in Paris?
No, my mother made it for me. Do you like it?
It's, very nice.
Easy go. Here we are. So, darling, au revoir.
He said after the first 100 hours, you start getting used to this. What are you looking at?
There's a partially broken window up there someplace. I was trying to see if it was light out yet.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes down by the beach it gets late by 4. It's like that in Hawaii. Because it's an island, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, like, you can look right out across the ocean to where the light is. You can even stand in one spot and watch the sun come up on one side of the world and go down on the other side.
How'd you get out there, Hawaii?
Oh, I've never been there, actually, but you can imagine what it's like.
Yeah, you can imagine you're Gary Cooper, too, I suppose.
Oh, I didn't mean that at all. Look, why are you always trying to start an argument? All I meant was...
Hey, you tell that twist to lay off of my wife. She was at it again. Every one of them rest periods, she's on her all the time about why don't she have it cut out? Why don't she get rid of it? Well, she's giving Ruby the jumps, and I ain't having my wife upset by no tramp like her.
Go to hell, you big ape.
Don't.
Boy, next time I'm gonna do
Hey,
a lot
knock it
more.
off. Well, you know the rules. No fights on the floor. Now, what do you think? This is a joint or something?
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Which one? That was stupid. You see the face on that corn pony could have killed you.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, then why did you do it?
Because you're my partner.
How long we got left?
What's the matter? Wouldn't you know it? I got the curse coming on.
Well, don't let them give you any coating. It'll pass you out.
Around and around and around. 97 hours of continuous motion. And look at him, folks, still struggling, still hoping to win the grand prize of 1,500 silver dollars. Let's give these wonderful, courageous kids a great big hand, huh, folks? That's the spirit.
You want to sleep some?
No, I'm too tired to sleep.
Sailor says you gotta go a long time. Maybe 500 hours before you can get so you can sleep while you're still moving. You look tired.
No kidding.
Why don't you try sleeping on my shoulder? I won't let you slip. You can trust me.
That's what the last guy said.
What?
Forget it. Gloria. She's there again. She must live here.
We really ought to be nice to her, you know. Rolo told me she's trying to get us a sponsor.
Nobody asked her to.
Look, it could mean $4 a week, clean socks, and new shoes. Come on.
I'm Mrs. Layton.
Yes, ma'am, we know. One of the floor judges told us about how you're trying to get us a sponsor.
Well, that's because you're my favorite couple. You're wearing my number, 67. That's the year I was born.
Really? We're not supposed to stay in one spot for too long.
Oh, I understand. You go along, but don't give up, because you're going to win. I know you are.
Thank you.
Can't leave the floor. I gotta eliminate you.
Don't bother.
Figure them two.
They'll never know what they missed.
Why didn't you tell me it was going to be this tough?
You're holding your knees too tight. Nuts up the muscles.
65. Figured it out. That's how old she is. God, I hope I never live to be that old.
That's not the way it happened. It wasn't like that. We were very close, in a way. I was her friend.
Yowza, yowza, watch 'em eat, folks. It's all part of the show. 7 meals a day, 7, count 'em. Believe me, these boys and girls can really put it away. And what's your name, my dear? And how are you enjoying the food?
Very good.
You hear that, folks? After 4 days of continuous dancing, these boys and girls may not be well heeled, but you can bet they're well stuffed. 10 minutes time is all they have to eat it in, and they must keep moving. They must keep dancing at all times. How are you doing, sailor?
I feel fine, but I feel fine.
The food is prepared in our own kitchens by our own culinary experts at great expense to the management, but they believe that these boys and girls should be well fed. Keep eating, kiddies. Keep dancing. Yowza, yowza, yowza.
I have to. Yeah. How are you going to feed it after you got it?
Couple number 65 in a scene direct from that smash Broadway hit, Private Lives. Our own Raymond Navarro and Jean Harlow, Mr. Joel Gerard and Miss Alice LeBlanc.
Did they like us? Did they? Do you think there's anyone in?
All the studio people. Let's go look.
Alice and Joel will be back with us again if there's no Hollywood talent scouts in the audience tonight. And now, in keeping with our policy of letting you folks know everything that happens in our little family here, I am pleased to inform you that another sponsor has come forward to back still another pair of our spunky kids, couple number 67, Gloria Beatty and Robert Syverton. Let them see the company. Let them see the company that's backing you to win, kids. Congratulations, kids, congratulations. And who knows, folks, with a sponsor like that, they may just win.
Suppose we did win. What would you do with it?
What?
The money.
Maybe I'd buy some good rat poison.
What the hell is it?
It's 2 hours. You told me to get you up in 2 hours, Rocky.
Shake me out of butt, turkey. Listen to them. Those wonderful, wonderful people. Yours. Shut it. Shut the goddamn door. Wonderful. You gotta understand him is all.
You know something, Turkey? My old man never got out of the 4th grade. But when it came to people, he didn't know his ass from his elbow. You know what he was? He was a faith healer. I used to travel the circuit with him. I was the one he healed. I was his shield to get the crowd set up. Walk, my boy. When I lay my hand on you, you will walk. You will walk. That sodden old bastard. He thought it was him they believed in. But it was me.
Here's a guy whose fingers stretched over 13 notes. What are you doing here? It's a rest period. You're supposed to be off your feet.
I was just looking at the sunset.
Go on, get off your feet.
Okay.
Sunset.
Matron? Someone? It's gone. Matron! What is it? It's gone. It's gone.
What's gone?
My dress!
It's right in front of you.
No, my other one, my pink one. for my hair. And my rouge. And my lipstick. Everything is gone. Somebody's taken it out of my bag.
No, nobody's taken anything. It's probably just slipped under here.
No, they did it. One of them did it. One of them stole my ring. Now, you stop. Stop it right now. Wait a minute. Stop it. You mean nice? You heard it. You heard it. You know what that means? Out of the court.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you, Cyrus? Come on. Hurry up and get out there.
My dress. I had it in my case.
Hey, is she squirrely?
Oh, I don't think so. My pink satin one.
Honey, you better shake it up. You only got a couple of seconds left.
But I only have 2 dresses.
Later. Just hustle your fanny out there. Come on.
Nobody wants your dress. Please wait. Please wait.
You wear your other one.
Please wait.
Brother, can you spare a dime?
Why?
Nothing.
What are they doing it for?
It's not for fun. You can bet on that.
Christ. Here it comes.
I can't. Oh, Jimmy, I don't think I can.
Yeah, you can, honey. Just don't start thinking about it now. Son of a bitch.
The thing to remember, kids, is this is the kind of stunt that packs him in. Listen, we'll even get some of the Hollywood crowd out there tonight. Now get one of those uniforms they're passing out and make sure you tie your numbers on. Hey, number 63. Easy on the goods, huh? Listen, kids. These track outfits are being rented for one time and one time only, so any rips, tears, or malicious damage, you get charged, okay? Now, we don't have enough uniforms to go around, so the rest of you will have to wear sweatsuits, but they're very nice. We'll have the doctor and the nurses on the floor, so no one has to worry. Now, you kids who are pros already know how it works. I'm sure the rest of you have all heard about it. And now you're going to see it, Yowza, the Derby! The supreme test of energy and endurance. 10 solid, wrenching minutes of wreck and ruin. The Derby. Good. Because you're in for an exciting extravaganza, Yowza, the Derby. And, if I may be permitted to share a thought with you, there's a lesson for all of us in it, ladies and gents. Contestants, if you hear me back there. You don't need to be number 1 as you amble down life's highway. But don't be last. Round and round and round they'll go for 10 little minutes. Who will set the pace? Who will win the race? Everybody excepting the last 3 couples. Let's go! And now, here they are. And looky, folks, they've got knees. They've got knees. Everybody here? Okay, take a good look. Get your hankies ready, folks, because 3 couples are about to go bye-bye. Yes, indeed. Nurses and house physician, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? All right, bring it in. Mr. Rhythm.
indeed they are off, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone wins in this race except the last three couples. The supreme test of energy and endurance. If one goes down, they have 10 seconds, and 10 seconds only to get up. And they must heel and toe. Hold your hands, folks. Here come the leaders. Floor judges, keep your eyes on the last three couples, because the last three couples will lose. You all right?
Oh, keep going.
The management cautions that no wagering is permitted, but you can always cheer on your favorite couple. And believe me, these wonderful kids deserve your cheers, because each one of them is fighting down pain, exhaustion, weariness, struggling to keep going, battling to win. And isn't that the American way? Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that among our celebrity guest list for tonight is Mr. Mervyn LeRoy.
You hear that? Leroy! Who's Leroy? Only the best director in Hollywood!
How about it, Mr. Leroy? Almost as much excitement here as in Little Caesar, right?
Heel and toe, sailor! Heel and toe, sailor! Oh, she's out!
The boy from couple number 78 is in trouble. Can the floor judge over there? One. Get out! Two.
Three. 4. 5. 6.
Couple number 78 is out of the World Championship Monster Marathon. But that's life. Let's give them a big hand.
You got real guts, I mean it.
Save your breath.
I hope you make it, baby.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. The losers are couple number 22, 28, and 37.
Relax. It's okay.
I know it's a sad moment for all of us, but those are the rules, ladies and gentlemen. But after 602 hours, 25 days of continuous dancing, I think that these kids deserve a big hand.
Have you heard anything yet, Mr. Grover?
Don't worry about it, Alice. I've reported it to the authorities. We should hear something soon.
It can't just have disappeared. I mean, somebody must have taken it. It's not just my dress, it's my makeup and everything. I have nothing else.